press briefing by the Chief Minister of Meghalaya had taken place on the 14th of August 2021. During the briefing, CONRAD SANGMA responded to various queries on the incident that had taken place on the morning of August 13th, where the former General Secretary of the HNLC, CHERISTERFIELD, THANGKHIEW, had been shot dead by the police during an encounter.
After going into a large amount of information and doing detailed investigation, the police had found credible and tangible evidence of involvement of a large number of people, including the individual who died a few days back. Based on this credible information, the police had made their strategy on how to move forward. In the meantime, from multiple agencies, we received credible information that another attempt was going to be made in the next few days in Shillong. And this is not just our agencies, but other agencies also. Once those agencies and our own information and intel gave us the threat of another attempt, which would then definitely risk the lives of the citizens of our state, the police decided to move swiftly in order to ensure that no other incidents take place in Shillong or any other part of the state. And in the process, they moved forward to make an arrest. It was never the intention of the police to harm any individual. But in the process, if the arrest was made, it would rather be in the interest of the police department, as they would be able to get more credible information on other networks that possibly are there. But as you are aware, that the circumstances led to the unfortunate incident that happened a few days back. The SP has submitted the report, which is as per mandated by the National Human Rights Commission, within 48 hours. After this report is submitted, there will be ministerial inquiry, which also is under process, and that report will be submitted. And based on that, the National Human Rights Commission will look into the matter and inquire the matter. I felt that it is important at this point in time that we appeal to everybody that at this point in time, we must maintain peace in Shillong city and in the state as a whole. My opening remarks to everybody that the police had made a strategy to move in a certain way. But then when the intel came to the police from their own agencies and from other agencies also, that there is going to be another attempt to put up another IED and a bomb blast in Shillong in a certain location. The information also that also is there with us, but we don't feel appropriate to share. The police felt that they need to move swiftly, otherwise lives could be lost at that point in time. So therefore, in the process, while they moved swiftly, the intention was to arrest the concerned person, and as I said, enough credible information was there on the involvement. A lot of evidence is there, which again is not possible for me to share because the investigation is still going on. And so that credible information, based on that, the move was made. And as I said, the intention was to arrest the person, but the unfortunate incident that happened.
Have you received any ban of HNLC appealing here?
Yes, we had received a letter. I don't have the exact date with me.
16th of January 2021.
Yeah, 16th of January 21. So you knew it, but anyway. So we have received, after the letter was received, we have discussed multiple times within the government, within Meghalaya government about the letter, and without naming individuals, even in Government of India level, two discussions took place at an official level. Two discussions took place with Government of India also regarding the letter that was sent by the HNLC. Based on that, the Government of India has mentioned that some of the conditions that they put in are not acceptable to Government of India, and therefore they must submit another letter without those conditions, and those conditions are the standstill agreement, and second is the instrument of accession. So these two should not be there, and this was communicated to them. And after the communication, we were told that they will submit a letter without those conditions and remove all the other conditions and move in the line which we have prescribed, that it should be in the constitutional framework, it should be under without any conditions, and it should be shunning of violence. So all that was discussed, but in the meantime, that letter did not come, and in the meantime, the different incidents started taking place in Jayantha Hills. So therefore, at one side, we were receiving this communication, but at one side, the violence was continuing in Jayantha Hills. So therefore, it was not clear as to what really was the intention at that point in time. So therefore, that is what happened, and that process was on while these incidents then took place.